Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be drawing, well, we're gonna be drawing Shaggy. Let's get to it, I guess. Okay, so we'll start by doing some sketches, and with the sketches we can figure out what we're going to draw exactly. And with it, we can start to lay down like what is the pose we're going to use, what is the composition of the scene. All the time I'm looking at references and trying to figure out the proportions of the character and stuff like that. And I really liked some of those, but it was really fast and you didn't really put much effort into any of those. Yeah, I think it's the one we went with in the end. And you can see yeah, that one. And now I'm gonna take it and scale it up to fill the canvas. And now we're going to start working on the first sketch to like nail down what the features and what is what, trying to get down like the shaggy look. I try to follow more or less the classic look. Again, all the while I'm looking at references. You probably can't see it because it's on the second monitor. I tend to rotate a lot the canvas and zoom in and out all the time. I thought, well, maybe maybe we should have a little bit of a full view to help make things stay. I looked at the original designs and it seems like Shaggy really doesn't have any details in his ear. I believe we'll be adding some later just to make it look a little bit more within my style. And from here on, it's pretty straightforward. I'm just doing line art, trying to tighten up the first sketch I did and fix the little details that bothered me a bit. Every now and then, I'm turning off the sketch layer to see how the final line work is looking. Here I am mirroring the canvas. It's a thing you can do in Clip Studio Paint. And by mirroring the canvas, you can take a look from a different kind of perspective. It helps you figure out the proportions a little better. And by flipping the canvas, I really noticed the eye was kind of bugging me because it wasn't, one eye seems to be bigger than the other. So I just did a quick fix. Now we're starting to put down the first layer color. And I think I did it white, but later I'll change the background color so you'll be able to see. I filled in the line, making sure there were no gaps, selected outside of what I wanted to fill, and inverted. So now I have a clean base to start on painting. And now the way I work in Clip Studio, I have a brush with no anti-aliasing, uh, meaning it's only sharp pixels. It doesn't have the smooth edge on the edge of the pixels. That way, I can just make a contour all the pieces and use a paint bucket to fill without having any gaps in the middle. It's way faster than just going in and painting piece by piece. A mistake I made, and you may probably not be able to. No, you can't tell because I'm not showing the layers. I actually painted the hair and the t-shirt on the same layer, but since they don't connect at all in any point, it isn't that much of a problem. Here I'm trying to figure out the background, and you can probably see just how slow my computer was struggling. I believe I had to stop. I believe I know I had to stop recording at a point because shading was impossible and it wasn't going anywhere. Here I'm trying some gradients to see what we could do for the background. Backgrounds are a thing that I always bad at. I try my best to fill in, especially with digital art, because in digital art you have unlimited possibilities of backgrounds. And man, do I suck at doing backgrounds. I try to fill it the best I can, but sometimes it just doesn't work. The way I do shading is I create a new layer on top of all with multiply. Yeah, if you know a little bit about digital painting, you know that multiply is kind of beginner's technique, doesn't always look that great. But turns out that if you can make it work for you, it's a pretty powerful tool. I believe, well, anything is doable as long as the end result is is good, I guess. And I'm using a reddish color for multiply because basically the color you use for the multiply doesn't really matter all that much because you can always change it later. Like put any color. We could shade it all green if we wanted. We could shade it all pink or blues, and it really doesn't matter. You can always fix it later. And after you're done with the multiply, you can always just flatten everything down and start painting the way you want to paint. I like it because it does let you with a lot of possibilities to work, and it's very non-destructive. I'll start moving out the shading itself, and it is when I stopped recording because the computer was struggling just so much to paint while recording. It was better just to stop, finish painting it, and just stop and finish painting it. And after we're done painting, I'll be coming back and finishing it off. So I'll see you guys after we're finished here. So now I'm back, and this is the finished shading one. I will turn off the layers so you can see. It's just a black and white painting basically, multiplied on top of the colors. That way we get that nice shading going. Now we just have to do some final touches. I'm changing the shirt's color, and it's from red we shifted. What color is that? I think it's a green, right? It's a green? Yeah, it's green now. That's why I like using multiply. You can always change the color of stuff after the fact. And if I needed, I could just make it darker, make it lighter to suit better the looks. I'm trying to fix the little line there. I think I know I turned off a layer. I turned on a layer really that I shouldn't have. And again, this was recorded, and this is the actual speed. Like this is a little bit sped up, okay. But you could see even the loading times were like taking a lot. Just moving the canvas around was already taxing on the computer. That's why I'm not recording a higher resolution, and maybe I should lower the resolution of the drawing itself now. But that's basically it now. We have our Shaggy using 1% of his power. But yeah, that's it. Here are some shots of the finished drawing. I'll leave a link to my Instagram account down below. If you want, be sure to subscribe and leave a like, I guess. I don't know, this YouTube thing is kind of new to me, and I'm trying to figure out what to do yet. And I hope you enjoyed the video, enjoyed the process. I pretend at least to make a couple more videos every now and then. And if you want, you can leave me suggestions on what to draw. I wouldn't mind doing suggestions. Yeah, suggestions are a good idea because sometimes I don't know what to draw. I've done animations in the past, some of which are like nobody notices. But if you take a look at my Instagram, you can see I have some animations in there. You can see what I usually work, what my usual work really looks like. And that's it. I'll see you guys on the next video, I guess. Be sure to like, subscribe. Yeah. Who knows? And leave a comment. I'll be sure to respond to every single one of them. Uh, or at least I'll try to respond to every single one of them. I expect this video do not have that many views, so I believe I'll be able to respond to every single one of the comments. But anyway, see you guys next video.